In Manipur, one of the biggest stories that has come in the Manipur Assembly to convene on August 29th. Manipur Governor Anasuya Uke on Tuesday summoned the monsoon session of 60-member Assembly on August 29th following a recommendation of the state cabinet officials said. Now, quoting the governor's order, Assembly Secretary K. Meghajit Singh said a notification that the fourth session of the 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly would meet on the day. Now, there was a lot of speculation as to whether this meeting would happen or not. We did see the Kuki MLAs threatening to boycott it, and at the same time, a resolution is being forced to be passed in that assembly over the integration of Manipur's territorial regions, and at the same time on the territorial integrity and preserving it when it comes to Manipur. But finally, there is some kind of move on the legislators' part to come together and also take part in the assembly meeting that is there. But yesterday, Pankaj, interestingly enough, one of the issues that was raised is that the governor hadn't given the assent for the meeting to happen, and that's why the session did not take place. There was a lot of speculations regarding it. Some of them saying that, and I think that the issue was mostly about technicalities, trying to hide behind the technicalities, saying that the governor didn't give the assent because you had a clear bunch of MLAs saying that they are not going to attend it, and at the same time another bunch of MLAs saying that they want to push a certain resolution which is not going to be favored by those who are trying to boycott the session. So this has been going on, and probably anticipating this, the government was not in a position to in fact go ahead and get that cabinet the decision to in fact get that session in place. But finally, it looks like some kind of a talking point happening, and on August 29th, the fourth session is going to be convened. Well, of course, there's a boycott call also on one side. So this is happening at a very tense situation. Right time for the session to take place?
Well, I would say, Varghese, it's somewhere the beginning has to be done. Somewhere the first step has to be taken. And given the scenario as of now in the state, there unfortunately wouldn't be any time which would be the right time. But yes, if the democratic proceedings have to go on, if the chosen representatives have to do their duty and be answerable and accountable to the people in general, then the assembly session must be convened. And as the morning newspapers are also suggesting that the session would be convening from August 29 for its first session since the start of violence that has seen such dynamic proportions, what we have been witnessing for the last 2.5 months now. In an order dated August 21st, Governor Anasuya summoned the assembly following the state cabinet's second recommendation that came after meeting on Monday. And Kuki Zomi MLAs have said that at present it seems unlikely they will travel to Methi-dominated Imphal to attend this session. So you can see the fault lines as of now, as Indian Express is reporting, are still very much there. But as I mentioned, the steps have to be taken. The beginning has to be made so that the little bit of headway into confidence-building measures is something that has to be done, because there is another aspect which is playing out is obviously the division of Kukis and Methi and how it is impacting the security forces there with the removal of Assam Rifles, entry of another paramilitary there to take care of the situation. All these aspects are very crucial as of now, and to bring semblance to it, obviously the people's representatives have to get together to brainstorm and find a solution.